Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions, okay? So you can identify your intuition, so you can bring about your spiritual health. That's bring about your spiritual wealth, okay? But it comes from the essence of love, loving yourself, loving planet, loving beings, okay? Loving others, loving God, all right? Because we're trying to balance the feminine and masculine so we can identify the intuition. Some of you are looking at new love, all right? Look at the cup of love, the holy grail. Maybe you're feeling like you've been catfished by someone, so please use your intuition. I can see you're learning about love, or you're looking at a message when it comes to a new love, or creating a new love from the joy, okay? Remember, manage your emotions because someone's walking in love, okay? We don't want emotional loss. So please listen to your intuition. I can see a flow of abundance coming your way in your cup of love. You are the Holy Grail. Maybe someone's thinking more about spirituality. Okay. Maybe they're learning about love. Okay. And that's the essence really of spirituality. Okay, it comes from the essence of love. Okay, love is spirituality. Spirituality is love. So you can co-create with the universe. We're looking at cause and effect. Okay, using your intuition because every action, okay, intention, okay, towards our energy, all right, is towards our love. When it comes to new love, so remember, there's always cause and effect. All right. The cause is the intentions when it comes to new love. Someone look at the actions of someone's energy when it comes to maybe the deeds of a new love. All right, so now you look at the cause. So now you're looking at maybe the future. What's the future consequences? What's the effect maybe in someone's new love life when it comes to future? All right, so maybe someone's looking at the future. In their own cup of love by looking at intuition. Maybe someone saw their future through their intuition. We look at good deeds, okay, brings in good karma, and bad deeds, okay, brings in bad karma. Maybe someone's being accountable, and now so now they're shaping their destiny by using the intuition, okay, because now we're looking at action, we're looking at passion, okay, we're looking at maybe the strength of your root when it comes to your emotions. Maybe someone's looking at turning their back onto unrequited love, but somebody when all the yin and the yang, what's up is below. So trust your intuition because someone's coming towards you when it comes to unrequited love. Someone's very insecure when it comes to their emotions. So they're looking at you to make them feel secure because maybe you're full of love, all right? Maybe you're looking at the Knight of Cups, maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Ah, my leg is itching. When it comes to romance, what's the communication like? Under deception, jealousy, disappointment, someone's entered fraud, all right, when it comes to romance. Okay, now someone's looking at a way, maybe looking at a two of cup, a new love, after they were approached by unrequited love, insecurities. Maybe someone's playing on someone's insecurities. So they made an offer of unrequited love and accepted it. Maybe someone has abandonment issues, no emotional issues. Split personality, maybe, when it comes to romance, insecure, calamity Jane. Yeah, because now you're looking at someone is stuck in their thoughts. We're looking at self-care. We're looking at slowing down. Maybe looking at time to rest, to think about the future and you love. Because maybe you've already experienced unrequited love because it's more near the head. So maybe you think about the future when it comes to cause and effect. Karma. Maybe someone's thinking about the intentions of someone's romance or someone's feelings. So now they look at the actions and the energy is dying down. And that's the cause because why? It was an unrequited love. So you got cause and effect of someone's romance. Now someone's thinking, why is the romance slowing down? Because it's karma. So now maybe someone's looking at more self-care, self-love. Maybe someone's slowing down. Maybe someone's trying to rest their thoughts because it's about accountability. Okay? Accountability shapes your destiny. So maybe they thought there was no hope for new love, maybe. Because now you're looking at thinking about maybe a foundation. Someone's romance is not flourishing, it's not maturing because of immaturity, and maybe was more focused on money. So someone used a romance for a financial opportunity. So now someone's thinking about karma and also future love, maybe, for some of you. Because now you're looking at learning. Someone was very foolish, immature when it comes to maybe a Libra or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. When it comes to love, someone's very immature. Someone's not developed properly. When it comes to romance, they're not learning from their lessons. So look at immaturity, look at foolish, and I look at abandon. Someone wants to abandon a relationship, but maybe they're tied up in money, and now they feel foolish. The cause and effect is affecting their future romance. Being immature with an earth sign person. So now a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person is looking at their foundation upside down. Foolish, immature when it comes to emotions. So now they're thinking about their past 5, 6, about their options for the future. It's been a damage, emotional damage for the future. It's only created more emotional damage for the future, cause and effect. So what's the effect? Now I feel more abandoned by a Cancer person. No movement, no feeling, no nothing. Cause and effect. Maybe a scornful person went into a relationship to damage everybody else because they're damaged emotionally. So now maybe you're looking at immature procrastination. There's no maturity when it comes to money or romance. So now someone's in their thoughts, things are slowing down because there's no emotion comes to this option. There's lack of commitment. There's an illusion, confusion, because someone doesn't want to turn around and look at God's toolkit when it comes to a bridge. Maybe someone doesn't want to bridge anything, because they're stuck in immaturity because of cause and effect. The cause. What was the cause of this relationship? Money. So now what's the effect? Someone's walking away. Because what's above, what's below is now increasing back, and now someone realizes they're in a karmic relationship. So now maybe they're looking at maturity. Maybe someone needs to grow up. Because now they look at new love and letting go of a conflict when it comes to maybe a sparkling crush on a 5-sign person, when it comes to offerings of maybe Gemini person, confused, there's no control when it comes to Taurus or Capricorn person, offering maybe a 5-sign person an offer, and now they want maybe a truce, maybe. There's a battle going on. Deception and resentment now. What's the effect now? It's resentment. Now someone's in resentment because someone is turning around and looks like God's toolkit and is studying it. Maybe because it comes with romance and money matters. So you look at new love, new money matters, new foundation. Because now someone's learning about a lie, about Aquarius person maybe. So now you look at the 7. There was an illusion, uncertainty to move forward. And now someone's trusting a letter when it comes to maybe someone being vulnerable. Because now someone's looking at telling the truth in this letter, Aquarius person, when it comes to the energy of creativity, when it comes to intellectual property, to create someone's foundation. Now someone's looking at something very positive when it comes to maybe the solar plex. Someone's looking at it's underneath the navel, so you've got to be careful who you sleep with. So someone was draining up someone's inner resources. And remember, with energy connection, so someone tried to get into someone else's energy through the back door of maybe a 5-sign person. So now you're looking at heavy earth sign, water sign in their thoughts about lying, stealing, cheating. And there's a letter that they're reading from Aquarius person telling the truth, releasing the secrets of someone doing deception when it comes to receptions of unrequited love. Someone's walking in love, all right? I'm talking in truth because it's upside down, 7 of Swords. But they keep looking back at this foundation, these letters. Maybe someone keeps going back and forward to maybe a Libra person, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, an Earth sign person when it comes to intellectual property. So I'm looking at maybe poison, all promises to come to a fall. Maybe looking at drained energy and a broken heart. Someone drained someone's emotions. So now there's an ending. Remember, every ending has a new beginning. There seems to be an ending of someone's hope when it comes to illumination of their pentacles. But someone's illuminated why someone has a romance. Remember, it's about cause and effect. You look at someone's intentions, someone's actions when it comes to their emotions. What was the deeds? The deed was someone gave maybe generously when it comes to creative ideas, when it comes to poems, or when it comes to maybe songs, or maybe it comes to romance, insecurities. Someone is ending. Every ending has a new beginning. So now you look at the cause and effect in a person's life when it comes to future rebirth of romance. But the effect is now, it's over. We saw what the cause was, money. What's the effect now? Insecurities, abandonment issues, disharmony in romance, disharmony for future romance. Now there's disharmony when it comes to maybe Gemini person. Maybe you're looking at your own romance and maybe you feel like you're being conned because someone's being gossipy. When it comes to love relationship, comes to choices. Someone didn't choose very well. Someone chose from the energy of money. So that is a bad relationship when it comes to loyalty. There was no loyalty. It was a scam, a fraud for romance. So someone is unrequited love for money. All right. So now you're looking at a romantic kind of like scam for money. So now you're looking at losses. You're looking at conflict, discontentment, and now someone's uncertain about their future romance because they ended an intuitive communication with someone to be in a state in a disharmony in an unrequited love. Now someone's thinking, okay, about self-care because things are slowing down when it comes to love choice in an unrequited love with an earth sign person or a Libra person or a Gemini person or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. So now you're looking at a situation where someone wants to take a leap of faith or someone took a leap of faith into a disharmony, now is going into an ending. How it started is how it's going to end. So you can always tell by the end of your relationship why it was there. It's going to be so obvious. So someone taking that leap of faith away, maybe from an earth sign person, or when it comes to a Virgo person, Pisces person, making that critical decision. When it comes to maybe creating, if someone's creating a havoc, there's no positive actions. Someone's stealing people's intellectual property. Yeah, when it comes to maybe a pathway, it's not happening. Somebody's with the devil. Very deceptive person. At work. Someone at work is being very deceptive. Oh, so someone at work mixed romance and work then, I guess. I warned someone not to do that one time. They didn't listen. And they went through a fucking long nightmare. They didn't listen. And they acted like the biggest fucking victim. And by then I shut off because I told you don't do it. And now you got disharmony. You can't fake a 10 of cups. You can fake a 10 of pentacles, but you can't fake a 10 of cups. Now someone's looking at loss, delay, disharmony in the family. When it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They're looking at abandonment issues from the family maybe. Or family wants to abandon these people, or these people are just dysfunctional. They got no emotions. Just money is their emotion. Yeah, it's like you got maybe the High Priestess and a Two of Cup, higher than the Pope. Maybe they're working, looking, studying about this air sign person, an earth sign person. So now you're looking at someone on the internet, they're studying someone's messages on the internet. Or someone could be doing cyberbullying by making stupid little comments. Now they're worried about Aquarius person when it comes to illuminating the truth. But someone tried to bring self-doubt, anxiety, depression. Because now you're looking at the effect is psychological distress. Because someone's looking at victims, So now maybe you were a victim to an earth sign person. So maybe they tried to make you experience self-doubt, anxiety, and depression. Because now you look at the effects. They want you burnout. It comes to the mental and emotional, physical exhaustion. So that's the effect. So maybe they want you to feel responsible for their behavior because you got projection. Okay. So now someone's worried they can't look at this high priestess, hide on the Pope. They abandoned this person. So now things are slowing down, delays maybe. There's lots of delays going on, all right? Because now there's an ending. Okay, there's an ending to the high priestess. Stress, she's not stressed out under the dress, all right? Look at disobedient children that can't face the unknown. So now maybe Gemini person's thinking about a Virgo person and Aquarius person when it comes to these letters, intellectual property, and someone's revealing the truth, and now someone can't look at the truth because someone, what's in the dark comes to light. Every ending has a new beginning. There's a cause and an effect. You got to be accountable because that shapes out your destiny. So now someone's looking at maybe a Virgo person, paranoia, maybe looking at agoraphobia. They wanted that for Aquarius person, the effect, okay, from their cause for an unromantic journey, for money, for convenience. So now you're seeing maybe a Capricorn person coming to an end, or maybe a Pisces person might be ending their love choice when it comes to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person could be looking at a coffin himself. So now you're looking at control. That's what it's all about when it comes to the dynamic, when it comes to psychological distress, when the effect is all about control. All right. Somebody wanting to control through romance. All right. So now there's an ending when it comes to Four of Pentacles. Somebody went to romance for greed, so they try to control someone's financial security. So now you're looking at maybe stagnation when it comes to materialism. Because now you're looking at a situation, the power dynamic was about control. So someone can feel powerful, especially in a very competitive workplace. Because it looked like it was work and romance that was mixed. Because when it comes to, especially women, they tend to get quite frustrated when there's limited opportunities in a man's working environment. The woman becomes very aggressive towards other women. So now they become that bully. They contribute to bully because there's not much opportunities when it comes to certain maybe romance or at work. All right, there's more women than men, basically. So now you're looking at sarcasm, maybe. All right. So now you're looking at a lover when it comes to maybe a player. Maybe there's this harmony because now you're looking at the passion has slowed down. The energy has slowed down. Maybe when it comes to sex, romance, because there's no money. Because remember, karmics are like piggy banks. They're like swines, hogs. When there's no money, there's no point me fucking because you're not giving no fucking money. So there's no point us even having anything. Do you get what I mean? So now someone's lazy, okay? All right. When it comes to passion, there's setbacks, arrogance, and recklessness because someone's very promiscuous, okay? So now we're looking at frustration, fights, fraud when it comes to limited opportunities. Now there seems to be aggression, all right? Because now you're looking at a situation where someone's burnt out. There's stress when it comes to emotional, physical exhaustion. Because now someone is maybe looking at what's leading you to this behavior. So now someone has to address this behavior by taking a leap of faith. Yeah, because at work, there seems to be scrutiny at work because now you've got Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is all about skills, self-mastery, self-craftsman. You're very determined to make it to expertise level. But someone's given up because someone's very inexperienced, very immature, and lacks ambition, okay, at work when it comes to these women. All right. So now, when it comes to Queen of Swords, she came with the truth. Now there's a challenge. Do you understand why? Okay, you see, when it comes to the dynamics, when it comes to women in the workplace, you're looking at the actions of these three women, okay? They're into social exclusion. They don't want the Queen of Swords there, so they gossip, they spread rumors, all right? And they try and they done the silent treatment. Why? Because they're sabotaging intentionally, holding information, damaging through colleagues at work to undermine the Queen of Swords' work because they want the Queen of Swords' work. So they started doing verbal, physical, mental abuse, assault, sarcasm, excessive criticism to humiliate and intimidate the Queen of Swords. So now they think the Queen of Swords don't know they're on the internet, on her social media, now sending threats, messages, spreading harmful rumors about the Queen of Swords through their social media. It could be their WhatsApp group. It could be their, that social group when you have your WhatsApp group. All right. They could be doing it through emails, through work, spreading harmful rumors. This is why there was isolation for a Queen of Swords. So now we're looking at maybe they were doing derogatory posting comments about an air sign. So they've been mocking and being very malicious because it's about that power dynamic, isn't it? Control. And that's how they feel powerful, because they felt like they're controlling the Queen of Swords because they had their work and they were using her work for money. So now, especially in a competitive working environment, when it comes to women, they did develop frustration. They like to fight other women. Why? Because there's a limited opportunity, especially in the art world. It's more dominated by men. So now maybe you're leading to aggression towards these other women. It's leading to aggression. That's what they wanted from this Queen of Swords, to prove a point that wasn't there. It was them creating. So now you're looking at mental health in the work environment, mental disorder, because why? They contributed to a bully's behavior at work. So now you've got family problems at work. No money coming in for you bitches. They wanted that for the Queen of Swords, because they made money off her work. So now you're looking at, they wanted the Queen of Swords to feel like that effect from their cause, for her effect to feel like a victim, self-doubt, anxiety, depression, burnout. Do you understand? Mentally burnt out into a mental institution. Agoraphobia. Do you understand? Paranoia, not seeking the truth, self-doubt, because somebody was taking her ideas and making money from it through a romance from someone else she was connected to, that she sent messages to by email. So now you're seeing, or maybe feeling the responsibility that you contribute to people's behavior. A bunch of people bullying a Queen of Swords directly. So now we're addressing the situation. We documented everything. We're setting boundaries. You will not tolerate bad behavior. You must report it. Okay, collective, you're being bullied at work. You must put a logbook, time, date, okay, description of what happened and what agencies you used. It could be social worker, it could be police, it could be lawyer, whatever. Seek that support from your friends, from your family, to give you that emotional support, to give you that validation that you are something. Even if you come to me, I'm telling you now, for your validation, I love you. All right? You can always come here for your emotional support, because we're going to prioritize our self-care, our self-love, and we're correcting our flaws so we can co-create with the universe. Because karma has a cause and effect. It comes from your intentions, your actions, and your energy from your deeds. Is it a good deed? You get good karma. If it's bad deeds, guess what is leading to you? Bad karma. They lack responsibility. Why? Because they're immature. So it's not shaping their destiny when it comes to money or romance in the future. Yeah, they're too rude, man. Too far, too immature. So now they're not looking at their inner voice. So now they're looking at this family dysfunction. Now they're worried about the higher priestess hiding the Pope. Because now they're looking at these messages. There you go. Be a soul having a human experience. You need self-discipline, self-control. Align your masculine and feminine energy. All right? That's what this higher priest is working on, Aquarius person. Don't come and interrupt my flow, my friends. All right? We're being guided. We're letting go of control and allowing God and our intuition to lead us to our purpose. Okay? So now you're looking at a Taurus person or a King of Swords. Fucking bullies, man. There you go. Queen of fucking Pentacles, Taurus person. There you go. Told you she's a fucking workplace bully. She even had that movie about women trying to dominate the fucking workplace. She studied this shit through her art and she uses it and abuses it. Because she even done a movie about romance scamming. So it's funny, she's done movies about men dominating the workplace. And then she's done a movie about whatever I just said. Look it up. I can't remember because I just read it. I don't watch her stupid movies. So now you're looking at lack of control, man, when you come to Queen of Pentacles. What you sow is what you reap. But now she's looking at Seven of Pentacles. Anxiety. Impatient. She didn't have no faith in God. She doesn't have no faith in her own intuition. Why? Because she's fucking immature. Immature work woman. So you could be dealing with a business woman at work. That's what you look out for. Business women, they can be very bullyish because it's limited in their workplace. So now you're looking at independent wealth. We don't need to bully people. Use your own intuition. So now Earth sign person and Queen of Pentacles are falling from grace. There you go, Queen of Pentacles. Because now you're looking at being guided by God. You've got these two masculines looking at this woman when it comes to intellect, when it comes to information and money. Falling from grace, Queen of Pentacles. What goes around comes around. You'll be on your own. Why? Because an air sign person made her own independent wealth, my friend. Nine of Pentacles. All she could do is add one more 10 generational wealth by herself, Miss Bully Betty. Now she's worried. Why? She ain't healing. Oh, darling, it was hurt 20 years ago. Now I'm ready for love. I've healed, darling. Fucking liar, my darling. Falling from grace. She's not happy. She's not inspiration. She's not spiritual. She has no hope in her own fucking self. She brings bad fortune. She has a lack of faith in God. She's uninspired. She's a sad person. She's got no star in herself. She's depressed. So she wants everyone to be depressed with her. Do you understand? Right. Now, let it go. Memories. Memories don't live like people do. Them always remember you. Whether you're good or whether you're strong. But I'm always something, 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 something. He remembers that. Yeah, murder. Blood upon your shoulder. Kill I today, but cannot kill I tomorrow. Yes, murder. Blood upon your shoulder. Kill I today, you cannot kill I tomorrow. Blah! See it there? Yeah, man. Come out of destruction. Use your intuition because someone's heartbroken now. Virgo person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, and a Queen of Pentacles. Genevieve, Big Pussy Nadia. Serves you right. Murderer, blood upon your shoulder. Kill I today, you cannot kill I tomorrow. Murderer, you have to put up your barrier. To a Sagittarius person, exaggerating, being very irresponsible. We're looking at maybe the Nine of Wands back of the deck, under the deck. We're looking at speed actions. They were very excited. Nope. Setbacks, instability, frustration. Maybe from a Sagittarius person. When they're seeking romances in the future. Every action has a reaction, you see. They don't believe in karma. They don't believe being responsible for their actions. Clearly not. So now they're going to follow through their actions now. Tactless, irresponsible. Maybe someone's exploring a lawyer. Or maybe someone explored a priest. Or a practitioner. To do psychological damage. Maybe with a King of Pentacles and a King of Swords, you know. So now we're being very outspoken. That's what you have to do. You have to address the problem. We document everything and we set boundaries. Because now their future, when it comes to Gemini, or a Scorpio, or maybe a Cancer seeking, or that desire for romance in the future, bro. Because everyone knows you're a Grim Reaper. You want romances to happen to hold people's legacy, people's money, people's properties. So now you look at disharmony when it comes to Gemini person. Maybe Gemini person looking at imbalance when it comes to relationship. There's too much conflict, detachment. There was no emotions in the first place. Made a very bad choice. But that decision, now that decision is indecision. Remember, every action has a reaction. So now you're looking at maybe someone's finding harmony and balance by every ending as a new beginning. Maybe looking at two opposites, or maybe you're forced to maybe make a choice that requires you to use your intuition and listen to your heart, for the heart, the seat of the soul. But their heart, they don't have one, it's full of fart. They don't have a heart. Why? Because it's blocked by many. When it comes to other people's inheritance, gifts, the very imbalanced people, Grim Reaper, they buy their friends, they look at friends as properties, they don't look at people as people. So now someone's worried, maybe a Gemini person, maybe, in their head, stress from work. They look at tensions, worries when it comes to love, because somebody mixed love with work, and now they're stressed at work, and when they go home, stressed again with the same bullshit. They're looking at financial stresses, they can't look at their love choice, or maybe someone connected to when it comes to an air sign person they ended it with. Never mind, bitches. Because now look at their heart chakra. No heart, my darling, no heart. Heart is heavy as a stone. Yep, heavy as a stone. So now someone's in fear in the air. Remember, every action has a reaction, cause and effect. Now the effects they're looking at right now, because of their past actions, they're looking at maybe being victims now, I guess. Self-doubt, anxiety, depression, negative thoughts, mental breakdown, or breaking down a point. Because I'm looking at what was the cause of this relationship. Now it's a fucking nightmare. When you go to bed with the devil, you wake up in hell. And now they feel isolated from maybe a Gemini Libra Aquarius person. Says you're right. You can't be intuitively connected to someone and you go and fucking build a whole life with someone. Then you listen to everybody else. That don't make no fucking sense, man. You lot's mental force. It's all about money, cause and effect. What was the cause of this relationship? Someone had financial stresses. So they went trotting along to a Gemini Libra person, trotting, moving forward. An Earth sign person, a Taurus person went to a Virgo person, a Libra person made an offer. And its imbalance now was above is below. They thought this will increase. They thought, yay! Let's leave a Aquarius person in mental institution. We can be more practical. I'm more reliable. I'm commodity. I'm defect, my darling. No, slow and steady. You have to do the hard work. They saw the hard work for Aquarius person. When it comes to maybe downloads from God, they're very committed, very patient for these downloads, So Earth sign person went trotting off out of Adiwali's bed, oh yeah, or maybe Libra's bed, or Pisces bed, or someone's bed, or Capricorn's bed, and they went to this offer. Oh yeah, they did, and now they're stuck on a karmic wheel. Massive changes are happening. They look at their fate. Every action has a reaction, because a Taurus person is now looking at power dynamic. Yes, darling, power dynamic. They want to control someone's destiny because they want to feel powerful, my darling. Especially in a competitive workplace for a Taurus person. Big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. She was looking at now abuse of generosity. She had strings attached, one had G strings. She loved the gifts, inequality, and now she's looking at extortion. That's why. You gave her too much fucking gift, too much opportunity, and she extorts all of you. Unexpected events now, my darling. Unexpected events when it comes to maybe trusting in the cycle of life. The nature of life, The cycle has changed, and now you look at transformation. We're looking at maybe entering a period of a lack of growth for a Taurus person when it comes to evaluation, financial evaluation. Maybe someone's looking at this, maybe a Virgo person is looking at their financial evaluation for a new opportunity. Because now someone's at home, sad. Maybe a fire sign person, an Aries person. Maybe they were celebrating. Yay! We got new opportunities. Let's use a fire sign person. Let's get his home. Let's go in there and celebrate harmony. Yet they thought their career was stabilized, secure, They thought this financial stability going into this home. They done celebrations, union parties, gathering stability. You name it, they did it. They were like, yay, well done, Earth sign. You came home with other people's goods. Now Leo person is at home now, trying to tame his beast when it comes to an Earth sign person in his house. You're looking at maybe a Aquarius person having the courage to maybe send an email to a Leo person or online. Look at the heart. Brave heart, bravery, confidence of the heart deceives the soul. Look at the compassion. How did the lion conquer the jungle? Through the heart, my darling. Yeah, this is why big pussy Genevieve Nigel wants this. Because she had a movie called Lionheart, innit? So it will fit quite beautiful towards her bootleg fucking movie that was Addie Love helped her build that fucking shit. No, she was building and telling you that through her movies what she was doing. She wanted to kill a Leo person because she was going for a power dynamic, wasn't you, my darling? Yeah, so she wanted to kill a Leo person in the house because she feels that dynamic, when it comes to feeling controlled by men. So now she was frustrated. Yeah, she was. Because she's got these limited opportunities, isn't it? So she was aggressive. Oh, yeah, towards other women. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she fucking was. So she contributed to masculine's fucking bullying. Oh, yeah. Watch her movie, my darling. Lionheart fucking killer. Now look at the inner power of a Aquarius person. Oh, yeah. It comes from the lion. Oh, Aquarius person. They went to battle you, darling, didn't they? Yeah, they brought arguments they were spreading rumors in the workplace. Insults, sarcasm. They want to win at any cost when it comes to verbal abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse. They were doing disputes. They were doing intimidation to a Aquarius person. Aggression, you see. Why aggression, my darling? Because that's what she developed in her own fucking limitation. Why? Because she's not fit for a man's world, my darling. She doesn't have that mental capacity. So she started bullying with the man then. Because she thinks she's a part of the man then, And then, I guess, intimidation, Aquarius person, conflict, hostility. Now someone's stressed. Maybe a Leo person farted on Aquarius person, said, oh darling, leave my Genevieve alone, sweetheart. She has a very psychological problem, personality disorder. Her personality, she likes to take other people's persona. Why? Because she can't control her own fucking personality. Personality disorder. She has no fucking order when it comes to her own fucking personality. She likes to contribute to bullying behavior. Yes, she does, big pussy Genevieve Nadia. Rivalry, conflict, manipulation at the workplace. When it comes to love, rivalry, conflict. When it comes to career, manipulation from strategy. Why? Financial losses, my darling. What was the cause of this relationship? There you go. Now the effect is we're going to start healing. Every ending has a new fucking beginning, baby. They want forgiveness. Creating that person said, you can go and suck your mum, bruv. So you can go and do it to someone else. I don't do forgiveness like that. I told you that already. Maybe you're looking at maybe a Scorpio person. Maybe you're looking at maybe a heartbreak, sorrows of tomorrow. Maybe you're experiencing a very painful loss when it comes to love, betrayal. Alright, because now maybe someone wants to focus on their healing and self-love. No? No, they don't, I guess. Gemini and maybe Leo person when it comes to maybe work stress. When it comes to Gemini person. Oh, tensions or worries, is it? Yeah. Maybe they want to end the conflict with the Leo person in this corporation. Agreements. Nah, I guess. Cause and effect of this relationship. Now they're looking for an agreement. Truces, harmony, peace. Maybe they want to avoid a conflict. Maybe with Leo person. Oh, what's underneath, my love? When it comes to love choice of an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Want to avoid that conflict. So why fucking start in the first place? Immature fucking people, man. Immature, man. Now someone's love is choice is under tensions now, boy, worries. Why? Because what was the cause of this relationship? To level up their career. Because they were looking at stress from the workplace. So they used their pussy juice, I guess. So now they're looking at financial stresses. Somebody needs to open up their fish market and tell their fish market, you need to sort your fucking life out. Cohesions with an earth sign person, a woman. Cohesions when it comes to workplace, teamwork, poor motivation, conflict, ego, competition. Why? Because they were the devil. Addiction, obsessed with an air sign person taking that leap of faith. Powerless people in their limitations. Do they want to use an air sign's intellectual property to level up? So now we're looking at power dynamic in the workplace when it comes to women being abusive. When it comes to the actions, it's always come from that social exclusion. Now they're gossiping, spreading demonic rumors. Toxic fucking workplace. Like to give people silent treatments because they're trying to benefit on other people's lack. So my demise is someone else's success, I guess. Look at Three of Pentacles. It's meant to be a creative environment, teamwork, corporation. Nope, egoistic, selfish fucking corporation, I guess. They're doing cohesions. They got lack of teamwork, lack of cohesions as well, I guess. Poor motivation, pure conflict, ego, man. Egos. When it comes to collaboration, teamwork, you know, you have to question: are you really working with others to achieve a common goal, or are you just recognize your own fucking ego, look at your own value chain, and using each other for that contribution for greed? Scatterbrains in this fucking cycle. Scatterbrains. Worth fighting for, darling. No, unhappy. Never mind. Unhappy people. Unhappy. So you're not ordinary people. No, you're just a fucking bunch of foolish people. End of conflict. Take that leap of faith. No baggage, no expectation. It's a critical decision, I know. You got to trust the unknown, you know. Have faith in your own intuition. Have faith in God. Take that leap of faith. No expectation. Go by sight. No, don't go by sight. Go by intuition. Go by the faith in God, baby. And now someone's walking into avoiding a conflict, bringing peace to themselves, an air sign person, because they understand that an air sign, a Taurus or Virgo person, Taurus, Virgo person, when it comes to their foundation, they rely on everybody else for financial stability. They're waiting on investment. So they try to change a cycle, but the Aquarius person is on top of that wheel of fortune every single fucking tarot deck you check. So we're looking at writing 4, 5, 8 books, baby. Oh yeah, never mind. Take that leap of faith, my darling. Momentum. Air sign. Oh, your momentum is confident, expansion, you're growing. Slow and steady wins the way. So we're looking at foresight, we're looking ahead. And we told them, think more ahead, baby. Slow and steady wins the race. The hare and the tortoise. No. They went in for love, for romance, level up. And now they're looking at unhappy families now. You can fake a 10 of Pentacles. Oh, you can never fake a 10 of Cups. Never. It's your soul family. Insecure, childish people. Immature. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Fucking immature when it comes to their movements. They drove to their family. They create opportunities for them. Investments. They spread a speculation. And now, never mind. Demons. Demonic people. It's never too late to release yourself from unhealthy fucking attachment, especially at work, workplace bullying, trying to control people. No, they went to temptation, materialism, love, lust over love, you know. There's a thin line between love and lust, not love and hate, you fucking buffoons. Because love doesn't have hate in it. No, it doesn't. Nope. They're just full of fear. And fear breeded hate. And now there's lots of hate when it comes to these women, when it comes to the workplace. Because there's a lack of opportunities for them. Because it's dominated by men maybe. Or maybe more like when it comes to colour as well. Remember there's racism they've got to deal with. So there's less for black women. And then they got to face the men as well. Not just white men, but black men. Adiwali made it. Abra made it. She's from Africa. She ain't fucking made it since 8 years old. So there's a power dynamic, you know. So this is where they come with the women bullying. Being very demonic, you know, at work. So you got to trust your own intuition. They're very jealous. The higher priestess made it all by herself. And she's working and they're watching. And they're jealous, obsessed, unhappy people. Lack of their own fulfillment. So they try to create disappointment for everybody else. Because you can't make it in a man's world, doesn't mean I can't. It depends on everyone's mental. There's 8 billion people in the world. So now somebody was working on someone's house to have someone's home. They're very dedicated to it. But they weren't dedicated to their partner's needs. They were dedicated to the devil's needs. So now we're looking at maybe an air sign person dedicated to their job when it comes to financial returns on investment. It went to an earth sign person to look independently wealthy because she's a materialistic whore. So now there's this money speculation about investment. When it comes to an earth sign person and a Capricorn person and a Virgo person, a man and a woman at work. When it comes to stability, community, 1111, twin flame, stability, somewhere to belong. They don't belong there. They don't feel like they belong. They don't have the talent, the skills, and air sign does. So she wanted that. It's about power control that she can't control. Why? Because she's illiterate. She's a scatterbrain. Scatterbrain, man. No fucking control. None. So now you're seeing a Leo person when it comes to an earth sign person, big pussy Genevieve Nadia. Now they're in bed. She's sucking his cock in confusion. They created hostility for an air sign person. Now there's arguments, destruction, and brutality in their bed with a Leo person. So now they're not making love, they're fighting in that bed, and then they fuck, and they fight, and they fuck, and they fight, and they fuck. Because she wants her money. She wants her ideas. But I'm not downloading, I'm not emailing ever again. Ever. I haven't, nearly a year now. So how are you going to get out of this now? It's going to take them a whole year to get out of that. Now it's going to be fighting over a house. Because that was the intentions in the first place. But because I came along, there you go again. They can't afford that big house or their fucking big lifestyle. So they use my intellectual property to keep up with their rent. So now she's not reaching out no more. Now a Leo and big pussy Genevieve Nadia is in destruction. No more ideas, no more structure, no nothing for you lot. Why? Because they had a narrow perspective before I came. And it would have been big long time. They haven't made no big breakthroughs. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Oh, whoopie-doo, one fucking thing, Netflix, Lionheart. Everybody wrote that. Everybody directed it. I did it all by myself. Me one. Then you went for We Never Met by Chance. Everybody helped her with that. There you go again. Addie giving her money for all her fucking creative ideas. I didn't have one penny from none of fucking you lot. Fucking remember that. Never fucking forget my inner strength, bitches. Rude, man. There you go. Big pussy upside down Genevieve Nadia. There you go, man. Selfish, unkept, jealous, insecure, greedy, little materialistic whore. She's a gold digger. Intolerant, self-absorbed, envious. Envious over a curious person's intellectual property. So she brought bullying in the workplace, intimidation, conflict, hostility, lied on my name so I would never feel welcome. But I don't need those people, bitches. As you can see, I can direct and produce my own motherfucking shit. I'm too psychic, too intuitive, too everything. And too fucking strong to be bullied by no big pussy Genevieve Nadia. She's fucking demonic, man. She's a fucking demonic whore. She's a bully, man. I'm not putting up with it. I don't want none of you collected to put up with any fucking bullying in any goddamn workplace. Do you understand? I'll be your cheerleader all the way, my darling. Trust me, collective. We should not put up with any bullying in our workplace. They have a lack of control. Why? Power dynamic. It's about control. It's about to feel that power of control. Why? Because she's in a dominated fucking place where she cannot match up to her own fucking environment she chose to be in. So when we look at mental, when it comes to the women in the workplace, they always develop that frustration. So they start fighting. Why? Limited opportunities. Why? She's already got her race on her. And it's not an excuse, though, for her to be aggressive to other women of her own colour. When she's the big one out there saying, oh, Black Lives Matter, oh, women's rights. No. She has a personality disorder. Why? Because she likes other people's persona. Because she has no order to her own fucking personality. She don't know her own fucking personality. So she contributed to the bullying in the man's workplace. But she's the one that will talk about bullying from men. She's the one that made Lionheart about men bullying in the fucking workplace. Hypocrite. hypocritical fucking bitch in a workplace doing the same thing to other women. Hypocrite, man. Because she wants to state it, she wants authority. She wants everyone to give her the expression. Oh, darling, I love your goals. They're so safe, my love. No, lack of achievements. Earth sign person needs to be fucking single. She's a bully, man. She likes arguments. She brings disputes on air to me. She's aggressive, man. She's a bully. She tried to intimidate, but it's her pussy that intimidates her because she can't control it. Everything that woman's done, she done it through romance. She can't do nothing by herself. Nothing. Nothing. She's not a businesswoman. She's not successful. She sucks cock to get money for her financial stability. She's a snob. She acts like everyone else's shit don't stink. She's a fucking snob. No one should tolerate no one being a bully in a workplace. It's wrong, man. Entrapment from an Earth sign person. She tried to control this entrapment through romance. Because she was stealing my ID. She made money from my identification. Through documents, fraud, you name it. Maybe fucking put a house in my fucking name to Ross Clark. She's devious. She's not generous. She's not caring. She's not nurturing. She's not a homebody. She's a whore body. She's a walking motel. She's not sensible. She's not a good businesswoman. She has no business sense whatsoever. All she knows is to fuck for her comfortability. She's not welcoming and she's not luxurious. Once you stop giving this person money, people, things to help her build her career, you're going to see her turn into nothing. That's what she is. Nothing. Nothing. She's trying to act like she can't see what she did. Trying to turn her back. I don't know who air sign is. You do, because you're sucking Addy's cock every day for 5 years to make sure you can read my intellectual property. And she hacked his computer. I saw it. Queen of Swords. Told you. Queen of fucking Swords. Who you think you're going to try and control, big pussy Genevieve Nadia? You can't even control your own pussy. How the fuck can you control my mind, my thoughts, my emotions? How can you control an entrapment where you can't even control your own pussy, baby? Being man's fucking you to make sure you've got a yard. About. You're not bullying me. People, please, when it comes to being bullied by other women, because they become very aggressive, all right? Please write down, okay? Address the issue, set boundaries. You have to tell these people you're not tolerating their behavior. You will report them. Seek your support and prioritize your self-love, self-care, and correct your flaws, okay? Because they're looking for that effect. It's psychological damage. They want you to be a victim. They want you to sit in self-doubt, anxiety, depression, because one man didn't want to reach out. And because that one man can help with their career, they thought you couldn't do it about this person. But that was a lie. It was her own projection. She's thinking about herself because she can't do it by herself. Addie Love helped her to do Lionheart. Addie Love. She can't do fuck all by herself. There you go. Someone thinks you're loving Queen of Swords. And these bunch of women, they had harmful. They misuse their intuition. They got repressed intuition. They had a hidden agenda. They're very superficial. He's third-party person, away from God's Tour Cup. It's wrong, man. Told you, deception to a Queen of Swords. I'm not having it. I'm sorry I'm swearing in that collective. I'm not sorry to Genevieve Nadia. I'm putting my foot down to her and Leo. You're not going to come over here. Any man or woman that feels they've got to bully someone else to make their partner feel good, I would run from that person, because you're never going to be enough. They're going to find someone else to attack you in the end. So I wouldn't condone any man that wants to bully other people to set my career. I think that's a red flag in itself. You know? Be a caregiver to yourself. Don't loosen up your values and your worth just for the comfortability of materialism. Don't be a materialistic horpipe. You're making more unstable, not able to provide for you and for others. But if you're not good to yourself, you're not good to anybody. You know, they had hidden agendas. You know, maybe Leo wants to end this conflict. Really? I keep hearing that. How many fucking years now? I know. You got to see to believe it, my love. Yeah, I'm not doing no mental manipulation, man. I'm not doing that. I know who. There you go, King of fucking Wands. So they can try what they want, man. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I love God too much, man. I can't be bullied. That's one thing. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Nah. And then when I see being bullied in the workplace, I'm the first to shout anyway. So I don't know how to defend myself. Another anxiety because their love choices. It's about cause and effect. And now when it comes to his soul partner that he met, that he left for this big pussy Genevieve, now he can't even look at his future properly. Why? You can't be intellectually, you can't be telepathically connected to someone and then you go online talking about, oh, you know, it's about balance, that's about your happiness while you're sucking Genevieve. That's wrong. So I must be that spiritual person in the background suffering nightmares, no money, in a pauper house, in a mental institution, while these two are on boats and on beaches saying, oh, what we're going to get rid of this year, this New Year's. That was 4 years ago. He didn't obviously get rid of Genevieve Nadia. That's why I don't follow celebrities, man. They tell you to get rid of blah, blah, blah for the year, but he didn't get rid of Genevieve Nadia. 4 years later, even this year, both of them telling me in my dream, I'm still with Adiwali. Well, fucking keep him. But give me back my intellectual property with my name in the truth, with my money. You lot made money. So you can be on these boats. So you can invest in your careers. You done it off my back. And you're not even fucking me. That's wrong, man. It's wrong. Any man or woman that needs to destroy another person, to up level another person, I can't be with that person. If that's what Adiwali's strategy is, I love him forever. But I love myself more. Soulmate or no soulmate, I'm not tolerating that. I'm not doing it. You look at a leader when it comes to maybe King Wands. Look at vision, the bigger picture, when they come and taking control. When it comes to daring decisions. They look at the boldness, the optimism to maybe end the conflict, and they look at healing. Maybe he wants forgiveness. I find it quite hard to forgive, Colette. I'm not gonna lie, because all my life I've seen people forgive. When it comes to that fucking Bible, blood is in the Bible, blood is in the book. If you don't believe me, take a fucking look. But they'll tell you, don't swear, don't swear. Blood is in the Bible, blood is in the book. If you don't believe me, take a fucking blood clot look. I ain't got time for you lot. I don't do that forgiveness quite quickly. Because when you forgive someone over and over again, they'll do the same thing. So I do not want to forgive, especially this upside down Queen of Pentacles. I'm not doing it. In my own time, I would try. If I didn't forgive anyone, I wouldn't be here. No, man, he's wrong when it comes to God's true card. Wrong, man. Unity, partnership, attractions, connections. So I'll post this today. We still won't hear from him for another 7-8 months. I haven't got time to play Adiwali's games because he wants to hide his big pussy Genevieve Nadia because she's a fucking immature scatterbrain. She's illiterate. Even when you listen to her words, she can't even put two words together properly without sounding fucking illiterate. By the time she fucking says 2 sentences, I've already dished out 2 fucking dissertations. I got time for you lot, man. I'm a soul having a human experience. He came out of the fucking chariot a long time ago. I want to put fucking earth sign and a Cancer person in there. No, you're going to watch me on the internet. Create success by myself. Never underestimate people because you got more than someone else. So realistically, this person has no worth or value. Why? Because about 5 men is fucking this person every day of the week to make them look successful. So when everyone's gone, she's back to her normal originality. Pauper. She don't own nothing. Addy love, can you help me write Lionheart? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. I was there for you when you done farming. Fucking immature pussios. Can't do nothing by their fucking self. They both went in about the man. Said, "Oh, did you do Lionheart as well? Because you're both together. Clearly, he's not stupid." He says to the reporter, "No, darling, no. Yes, you did. Don't fucking lie, because he wants Genevieve to look like she's a fucking amazing. So people can waste their money and time investing in big pussy Genevieve Nightjar, going on platforms. Darling, I'm commodity. I can bring all artistry together, darling. Look what I've done with Lionheart. Oh, they made me feel so commodity when I went to Hollywood. Yes, darling. Yes. Yes, I did. That's why she didn't get no fucking Academy Award. No, she didn't. She didn't get no National Talent Award. No, she didn't. All she got was fucking Netflix. Big pussy, Genevieve Nightjar. And who did she get that from? Her next man that wrote that. 5 people wrote that. How many people directed that? Okay, then. How many people directed We Never Met by Chance? Please, if she's worth fighting for, make sure you get a woman that can do everything by herself before you open up your fucking selective gobbly, yo. Don't fucking waste my fucking time. There you go, 2 fucking promiscuous. Your fucking earth sign person is not fucking single. No, she isn't. She goes around the world fucking bare people for her work because she needs to keep up with that rent. I don't understand. These people pay £10,000 a month, you know, for a house, for the shell. They don't think about the electricity. I can imagine the electricity is not on until a friend comes over. You've got to think about electric. You got to think about the fucking goods to go in there. You got to think about the gas. You got to think about the water. These people don't think. They just think, oh, look at this big house everyone can see because Leah's going to help my £10,000 a month rent or something. You know, crazy. You can't afford it, man. You can't afford living above your means. Your career is shit. Clearly. Air signs too independent for these people. While they're looking at, you got to accept it and move on. We accept it, we moved on, we understand that Leo is with a Queen of Cups or maybe it's upside down Queen of Pentacles. Move forward, man. There you go, move forward. Now we're looking at scatterbrain. Let me tell you, fucking scatterbrain. Taurus person, fucking scatterbrain. You put all that money in a scatterbrain person that likes to gossip behind a 5 signs person, being insulting, rude, poor planning on purpose when it comes to maybe planning when it comes to real estate. Let me tell you, this girl don't like this masculine religion. She goes back to Cancer and she just chats bare shit. Why? Because a Cancer person don't like Adiwali. So she goes and get her alliances and chat shit behind his back while he says, I'm busy at work. No, busy paying for blood clot Genevieve's fucking whole career in her fucking house to make sure she's got travel fees as well, to go and see this Cancer person, Gemini person, everyone around the world, babe. So she can sit there and chat you. Why? Because the Cancer person can't fucking stand you, darling. And she goes back with this Cancer person snorking her fucking coke. She's a fucking drunk. How can you take advice from a drunk? She's a cokehead fucking drunk, bro. Devil. She's got pure entities on her. She can't let it go, man. She's probably a pop pillar person. Wrong, man. Fucking wrong. There you go. Bird and Sagittarius with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Why? Because they wanted to break the heart of a Queen of Swords. That's why we've got to recognize the pattern of women bullies in the workplace. She's a workplace bully. And her friends, if they think because they got man, you know what's hiding her deception from her other girlfriends? Because I have a girlfriend that probably got money, or she might give them look at 1 or 2 things behind their back. Remember, it's a woman's world, you know. She even tries, let me tell you something, boy. She sabotaged all her friends. So when they're out there, oh, she's the only celebrity I would sit with, darling. What a fucking naive baffing. She clearly not using her intuition because Genevieve don't like you, babe. She sabotaged burial jobs as well. But you're so busy sucking so much men's dick to pay with your rent. These bitches that work with her, play with her, act like they're friends. No, they're not. They're not fucking friends. No, they're not. There you go, Queen of Wands. She's not your fucking friend. She's fucking your man. So now you're disappointed in your tantrums, moody bitch. Moody, now, innit? Trying to avoid your conflict with a Queen of Pentacles. You don't want to face it. Why? Because it's going to ruin your money. Because you're foolish and immature, irresponsible, lazy, unachiever. You'll be missing out on opportunities now with your poor prospects. We're supposed to be gathering together as women. No, you're bullying each other. Because there's lack of opportunities for you bitches. Why? Because all you got is pussy to get these men to put you in the workplace. And guess what? Queen of Swords didn't need that. Now you're fucking upset. Never mind, bitches.